In August 1943, the Japanese Fourth Air Army believed it was untouchable. Its main bases at Wewak, Boram, Butte, and Dagua on the north coast of New Guinea held more than 200 aircraft. Fighters, bombers, and dive bombers were positioned to strike any Allied move toward Lihue or the Huon Peninsula. To the Japanese, Wewak was the shield protecting their entire front. General George Kenney of the 5th Air Force decided to break that shield in a single blow. Before dawn on the 17th of August, 1943, a strike force of B-25 strafers, A-20 attack aircraft, B-24 and B-17 heavy bombers, and long-range P-38 escorts launched from fields hundreds of miles to the south. They flew in low, hidden under cloud cover, approaching Wewak at treetop height to avoid radar and early detection. The first aircraft in were the A-20s and the B-25s. They hit the airfields at mast height, firing streams of .50 caliber fire into parked aircraft, fuel dumps, and revetments. Bombs detonated across dispersal areas, shredding fighters before their pilots even reached the flight line. Moments later, B-24s and B-17s arrived overhead, dropping high explosives that cratered runways and collapsed maintenance hangars. Japanese aircraft attempting to take off were met by P-38 Lightnings circling above. Many were shot down before they cleared the end of the runway. Others never left the ground. The surprise was total. The destruction was decisive. By the time the raid ended, roughly 100 Japanese aircraft had been destroyed on the ground, with more lost attempting to escape. Fuel stores, ammunition, and repair shops burned out of control. Runways were left cratered and unusable. After Wewak, the Allies owned the skies over New Guinea. The strike was decisive but costly. As the force turned south, Japanese guns found their mark. As the strike force limps back, the victory it suddenly looks very fragile up close. Aircraft arrive with engines feathered, cowlings streaked with oil, flaps half working. Some pilots are landing with no hydraulics, pumping the gear down by hand, riding blown tires, and praying the brakes hold. Ground crews can see daylight through wings where rounds punched straight through. Exhausted crews nurse their aircraft back and crash land on the strip. One aircraft simply disappears, lost in the mountains and clouds, her crew never seen again. In all, the 5th Air Force will lose roughly 10 aircraft in the strikes, against well over 170 Japanese planes destroyed or crippled on the ground and in the air. That exchange ratio is what makes this day a turning point. The Japanese Fourth Air Army is cut down from a powerful shield over New Guinea to barely a few dozen operational aircraft. Its bases are effectively gone and will never return. From here on, Allied bombers and transports can move almost at will. In August 1943, the rising sun is beginning to set.